Welcome to Scoring Tutorial number 2, a colorful and mysterious adventure. To form a basis for the track, begin with the Harp-high arpeggio, providing both pace and harmony. Let a mediant be the defining color in your chord progression to achieve that sense of mystery right from the start. Support the harmonies by placing the root note of each chord in the orchestra pizzicato basses. Add fifths leading into the subsequent harmonies to make the basses a guiding force. Texturize it by laying some small metal percussion, for example, triangle, chimes, and a tambourine. The glockenspiel definitely is a tonal instrument, but it mixes wonderfully with the metal percussion. Also, both percussive and tonal is the extended string technique called Bartók pizzicato, which you can also find inside the orchestra. The players pick up their strings and slap them against the fingerboard. Warm up the passage by giving the root note and the third of your chords of choice to the flutes. To fill in the gaps with the bed, out of the Hollywood Fantasy Orchestra, choose a dulcimer and let it be a sprinkling provider of harmony and exciting texture. Now we need a melody. Here's how Luka wrote it on the Chroma grand piano before any orchestration. Let's choose a mixture of plucky instruments and instruments with the ability to sustain notes. Don't just copy the same MIDI file to the other tracks. Let each and every one of them play to their strengths, giving them their own roles respectively. Listen to how a sense of communication between the different colors arises. Highlight your favorite part of the melody with some emotional swells of the orchestra French horn sustains. Finish the gesture by giving a short rhythmic figure to the orchestra oboes and the score high brass. Layer it with some elven choir sustain vowels. To create an intro, start with the first chord of your progression and remove the Harp-high arpeggio to give the track some space before bringing it in along with the melody. The glockenspiel will provide a sense of movement, while the elven choir, starting from bar 1, unifies the parts with a sweeping gesture across the first 3 bars. For some final touches, add an attention-grabbing Celeste melody and a transitioning timpani gesture. In the second half, the track starts building momentum. Create some 2-voice arpeggios that get passed through the woodwind section using the notes of the previously established chords. For more excitement, out of the orchestra, add some flute rips. Inside Action Strings 2, choose preset Basic Figures B to establish a constant flow underneath the woodwinds. Maintain tension with French horn swells that are interrupted by staccato figures at their climax. The dulcimer and harp stay in their roles for this part. The dulcimer sustains the chords, but an octave higher than before, while the harp plays a much simpler pattern than at the beginning of the track. The glockenspiel continues to deliver that sense of wonder and mystery. The basses have switched to the staccato technique and are driving the part from below, while the snare delivers a marching style pattern. Finally, the Elven choir sustain vowels and the orchestra violins tremolo glue the arrangement together. The star of this section is definitely the score high brass marcato, which cuts through the mix with ease. Its melody picks up on elements from the first half of the track, while a staccato patch supports the more swiftly moving passages with its stronger attack. The timpani and a deep tremolo of the basses lay down the foundation of the ending chord, while the orchestra celli harmonic tremolo and the violin's harmonic sustains bring back the mystery. The harp and the glockenspiel bring the piece to an end. We hope you enjoyed this second part of the scoring tutorial series. If you have any thoughts, feedback, or questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Check out the Sonuscore shop to find all the amazing libraries used in this video. For now, get creative, and we'll see you on the next one.